Hello! And happy Mother's Day if that pertains to you, otherwise happy Sunday. I just opened up this game, and it is... I mean, this is where we are. There was a lovely little quartet, quartet of music, and then, now we're on a tugboat of sorts. But anyway, hello! Welcome. We're gonna be playing What Remains of Edith Finch. Um... It came out in 2017, so it's been out for a little bit.
Feel like forever. Maybe we have time to understand things. But I suppose I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes.
Hello. I can't really hear her over the game.
Appreciate how strange.
Oh, that's because it's the... Okay, there's no words. I opened up the Steam page so I could read you about it. So this was released in April 25th of 2017 by Giant Sparrow developers, publisher Annapurna Interactive. It's got overwhelmingly positive reviews, but it's What Remains of Edith Finch is a collection of strange tales about a family in Washington state. As Edith, you'll explore the colossal Finch house, searching for stories as she explores her family history and tries to figure out why she's the last one in her family left alive. I'm going to turn this down a little bit because it feels very, very loud. Y'all tell me if it's loud or not. But that's what the Steam page has said. I've had this in my wishlist for a very, very long time, and I thought that it was only fitting that on Mother's Day, with my mom being a writer, that I play something that is very story-based. So, it's I think supposed to be like mysterious stuff, and it's like lots of like little mini-series things, but it should be something that we can complete all in one stream. So, we're just gonna dive in. My OBS had a update, as it does, so if anything is weird or wonky or doesn't look right, as always, please tell me. The game, I think, is windowed with the bars, so that is normal. That's just how that is going to be. But anything else, if it sounds weird, if it's lagging, if it's just whatever, if suddenly the sound goes out, just let me know. As always. Okay? Okay. So we're just gonna dive right on in. No? Hello?
A lot of this
Okay,
isn't
there we
going
go.
to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
Okay. Start at the beginning with the house. What is it? Secrets?
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it. My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
Oh. He's my age. Oh, he was 11 when he disappeared. Oh, no. Okay, so I think this is just like a walking story. I don't think there's much action in it, so if you were looking for an action-packed stream.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
This might not be it. It might be. I'm not really sure. I don't really know what to expect. I do know one scene in particular with a swing. If you know, you know, I guess, but that's the only one that I know. Uh-oh, big buffer. Are we good? Are we caught up? Hi, hello. Welcome to the stream. It looked like there was a really big buffer, or maybe we're a little choppy. Oh. Let me see if I can lower graphics just a little bit so that we can try to make sure that it's nice and smooth. 'Cause it looked like YouTube might have froze up a little bit. Is it good? Is it caught up? Is it clear enough? We're just gonna go down one and then see. See if that's any better, if it's not gonna buffer out.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Oh, where's my camera? Way over there. Alright, well, as always, if you see mess in the background, no you didn't. Okay, I think we're done.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
That's aggressive. No trespassing. This property is protected by video surveillance. Trespassers will be prosecuted. Okay, I was about to say this was peaceful, but then that looks
my
dangerous.
mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Okay, so we have a key. Can we run? No, we can just
Maybe
focus
she
our
thought
eyes
I'd
really
know.
well.
Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Uh-oh. We have options? Up or down, guys? Somebody tell me which way to go. I don't think there's a run. I think it's just focusing your eyes. Like that might go straight to the house. Right? But this looks like an actual path. I want to see if there's secrets down this way. We're gonna go this way. Immediate regret. Maybe this goes straight to the house?
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
I think that's the path up ahead.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Is it a deer? Wait, if we went up, would we have interacted with the deer? Should we go back? This looks like the house.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
That's insane. It was a really loud frog. Immediately brought back Resident Evil fears. I'm gonna go back up this way. There's no run. Only squinting. It's just going back.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Take both paths to the house. Oh, okay. So that's where the... Is that where the fork is? I was curious. Okay, yeah, that's where it divided. Okay. Cool. Did not realize actually that there was achievements in this game, but let's go. It's just a nice relaxing time with everybody. For the time being, at least. So for some reason or another, Edith is the last of her family. And that's the stories we're going to find out is all of the different family members and what happened to them. The fuck is that?
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Okay. Immediately wants to get closer to it. Okay, can't. Moving on.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Like the wind chimes. There's apparently a dragon in this game. At least one. I don't know about plural, but there's at least one. Is there like multiple doors that you can take to go in? Oh. Okay, garage is not a door to go.
I heard something moving around in the garage.
Are we supposed to go that way? I don't want to miss story bits. I don't know what I'm supposed to explore and what it's just... Okay, I'm missing. Okay, do we want to do this or the doggy door? Maybe we should do the garage? The doggy door? Because it's a different path. Oh.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Oh, we're just straight in the garage. Something's in here then. Okay, great. Love this. I don't think this is necessarily a horror game. But who knows? Oh, the door is open. We used to have one of those. Is there still a dog?
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Okay. Another dragon.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Dragon.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
This is a cool kitchen, though.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Fanny Farmer Jr. Cookbook, The Book of Mushrooms, The Smoke in the Forest, Tasting Thailand, Flavors of India, Flour, Salt, Water, Yeast. I think I have that book. It's a real
Or how
book.
after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Edith, Eddie, Lewis, Dawn. In loving memory, Lewis Finch. Beloved brother to Edith. Son of Dawn, great-grandson to Eddie. Memorial service. Oh. I like all the books everywhere, though. Maybe not next to the stove, but... Oh my god, you're not kidding. There's so many cans. Okay.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Why'd you have to say it like that?
Believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Wait, so there's Milton and then there's Lewis. So Lewis died.
A lot of things
Milton
got
went
left behind
missing.
in the whirlwind of that last night.
I think we should go back out and unlock the door. Hang on, bear with me. I feel like I should have unlocked it because I have the key, and then that would rule out if it opens the front door, because she said she didn't know what the key unlocked, right? So odds are I'm supposed to go through the doggy door anyway. Alright. Never mind, I live here. Just kidding. It's a funny joke I just told. Should go fishing. January 2010. Where were you in January 2010? Where was I in January 2010? High school? Showing my age? Alright. Oh.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Oh. Well, that's creepy and I hate this. Okay, we're gonna do the bottom floor first. Nope, nope. Interact.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Do we know which one's Barbara yet? I don't think we've heard Barbara. Yes, the door is barred up and foamed.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Okay, so odds are the key's not for the front door anyway. So basement. Not there yet. Huh.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
What? After what now? That was like a PowerPoint. Like old school power. Ooh, I like your table. There's just books everywhere. This is gorgeous. Is that another dragon? I low-key love that chair. Alright. I hope the cat's okay. Oh my god, my mom would love this house with all the books everywhere.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Did y'all just up and ran away? Do you take the ficus?
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
It's a lot of Chinese food. Okay, so Edie is great-grandmother. Milton is the missing brother. Lewis is the dead brother. We're playing Edith. Is that the entirety of the first floor? Nice flashlight. Why? Wait, actually, why is there so many light sources? I thought she said the power went off after they left? Or was it the day that they left? Okay, music box. There's just so many books. Are these all cooking books, though? Raw fowl, the Viking's belly. That sounds
After
dope.
Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Yeah, he's a great grandmother. Drilled peepholes in the doors. This is sick. That's cool. Okay, no, that's fine. I'll go in there in a second. I want to check out peephole number Molly.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Molly is a rocking horse. Everything is pink. I think that's like dolls in a camp. Alright, okay. She's got a eucalyptus and stuff. Alright. Molly, 1937 to 19... She was 10 years old? Oh, hello. I'm so invested. What is... Alright. Some of these I hate, but that's fine. We're gonna go in here.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Great Uncle Walter's room.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
There's nothing in here, though.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. That's what this opens? Okay. I thought Molly was the cat's name. I don't think I caught the cat's name.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
That's so cool. That's so cool. The runaway, a runaway reef. That's awesome.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
It's weird. Milton is a missing brother.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
That's pretty.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Oh, we're in Molly's room. Why does
Just like I
Uncle
had no
Walter's
idea
room
where
go
all
to
this was
Molly's
gonna
room?
lead.
Whistle. That's cool. That's not. That's terrifying. I don't like those. Okay. Where's Island Cows?
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
That's cool looking. Okay. Wait. Okay, can't open it again. In case Molly forgets her name, I guess. It's gonna be on everything. The Call of the Wild, that's a good book. A Tale of Tales, Bedbug, 9 Lives.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Is that a clue? Are we supposed to go behind this? There's Molly's name again. Okay. Creepy bunny. Is that like a map of the house? She's supposed to be 10, right? Oh god. Scorpions. Why? Okay. Oh. Okay, here's something. Molly Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh god, I'm playing as Molly. She doesn't eat the gerbil, right? I looked around for something to eat. Candy?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Okay, no candy. The gerbil food? Okay, hang on, there's gotta be something better. Fish? I thought about... oh.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Not Christopher! You love this game so much. I've never played this game. Oh, no, no. Leave Christopher alone. Okay. Nothing to eat here. Okay. There's... bathroom? Bathroom. I don't want to... oh, okay. We'll come back to that because that looks like it's what
I kept eating and
did eat.
eating.
What's wrong with her hands? Okay, so she ate a tube of toothpaste.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
She did eat the gerbil food. At least she... hello? Bird?
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Why is your window chained?
And suddenly, I was a cat.
I'm sorry? What?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
I didn't... okay. I don't think that I had any idea what I was getting into. If they got lake dragons, they can have child cat things too. I mean, that's fair. Where'd he go? There he is. That window. Frisbee. Okay.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
What is this game? Hello.
I jumped and I almost got her.
We end this now.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Oh. We're not gonna make that jump,
Now
are
I
we?
was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
We're just gonna keep going up and up and up, huh? Okay.
I gobbled her up,
Ooh!
and suddenly I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Where? What?
Rabbits.
Oh, 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 oh! Okay.
Imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
I'm in awe at this. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Something bigger.
A mama rabbit.
Why is it a mama bird and a mama rabbit?
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Oh, oh, we're just... Hello? Was that supposed to catch me? Oh. Alright.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
There goes the
Now,
car.
I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seeds.
Oh, this is wonky. Hello? Can you not? Get him! Get him!
I tore off her flipper. It tasted really
Imagine the
good.
shark. Oh.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh! Oh, what is this?
Now I was a monster and I smelled people everywhere.
You're gonna eat people now? Alright. Ugh. I'm the monster now.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh. 10-year-old is vicious.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
With a drunken sailor early in the morning. Do we believe that this actually happened? Oh, oh, oh. Hang on. Ooh. This is creepy. Get him!
After the last passenger,
Get him!
I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Do you think she's actually a monster? And it like... Would a child lie to us? Do you think she's like actually a monster and the mom put her to bed hungry because... Good smell went into an old pipe. Ew. Why does this look... This feels like I'm a poop. Am I... Oh, I'm coming out of the toilet! Good, alright.
I got closer and closer.
Whoa. Wait.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Something ate her?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Okay. Hello, welcome back. Drugs was the kid on?
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Was Molly in there when she sealed the doors? 'Cause that's fucked. Kitty! Kitten! Oh, we're just gonna go out here then. Okay, cool.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
here, Molly. Oh. These are little a snake. I was gonna say bird, his name's not Bob. Jesus Christ. Alright. There's Herpy. No name. Derpy. Purply. And Bob. Alright. Sure. Oh.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
What is this game?
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Oh, there's so many. Okay, there's Molly, Barbara, Calvin and Sam, I'm sure, are going to be twins. Oh yeah, they're definitely 1952. Walter, Don, Gus, Gregory, Louis, Milton, and Edith. Well, that's me.
Her room was like a museum.
Odin.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune.
Oh, no, wait, no, no. Do the thing. Maybe you have to click.
Odin Finch
There we go.
buries the latest victims of the family curse. His wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Okay, so Odin's daughter Edie. Edie is her great-grandmother, so these are their great-great-grandparents.
Odin
At
Finch
the
is the
house.
first to be buried
Okay.
in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Oh, that was it? Okay.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Mysteries of death and thereafter. Joining the great majority. So that's Odin. You're creepy. Oh no. Oh, it's the twins! Okay, let's see what else we can find. And then we'll look at the twins. There's a pill box, there's oxygen, perfume. Mole man excuse
Edie
me?
gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Okay. That's totally normal. I don't know why she would be furious. It's such a
I hadn't thought of
silly
myself
thing.
as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few
17-year-old
weeks, she was a celebrity.
because of forest fire. Alright. Barbara concepts, mural sketches. These look like things I should be able to, like, Molly concepts. Jungle
When
Book.
Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
It's a slide. Shark.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh, close the door. Oh, this is awful looking. All right, frog. Toys.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
A little bit. Bottle of wine in the bathroom trash can. Like your style. There's a secret in this bathroom. So sorry. There's a secret in this bathroom.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's hidden in this book.
That was cool. That was so cool. Ah, we're buffering. Why are we buffering? Oh, wait a second. Are we good? That was cool. That was really cool. Calvin Finch. Is everything just memorials?
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Love this, actually. That's creepy, but... I don't want to miss anything. Okay, we're going. Milton. Milton's the swing? Is this more wine? Whiskey. Whiskey in the bathroom. Not even wine. Whiskey. Straight whiskey. That looks like a trap. And we're saving. Good. Fort Calvin. It's the room divider. Anybody with siblings knows the room divider. Cowboys and space astronauts. To command center. You can't cross this?
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Calvin. Okay, twin brother.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh no! Okay. This is the swing
My brother said
scene.
he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, and maybe
Oh, I hate
he'll
it.
be here. But
God.
I think he'd already made up his
He's
mind.
gonna do it!
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh, God! Here we go!
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Ooh! There we go! That is really early on in the game.
Strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
He was 11. That's the only scene of this entire game that I've ever seen any gameplay of. And I didn't realize it was so early on in the game. Good on you, Calvin.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Okay. This house is so freaking cool! How does she just know where this stuff is? That's just so freaking cool! I'm probably making the ugliest faces while playing this game, and that's fine.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Oh.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Barbara. My friend Bigfoot. I think that's to go back in, right? Oh, God, there's underwear everywhere. Seattle Ballet Company presents Swan Lake. So she's the theater kid. I thought that was, okay, I thought her bed was just a cardboard box, and I was very concerned for a minute. Everything's fine.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Okay, we'll come back to this in a second. Happy birthday, Barbara. Did she die on her birthday? Cigarettes! Barbara, how old are you?
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved
16,
this one.
right? Right? 44 to 60? She's 16. Oh.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale.
Love the voice.
Inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
I love his
As
voice.
a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
16.
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Oh.
Getting better.
Oh no.
I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan
Crutches.
and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency
Jesus.
room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
Oh
You're
my
right.
god. Let's search for
Also,
clues.
I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
Interesting.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Oh, it's a me. Oh. It's
And
art
as
style.
She wound the key. She listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Except for the music box now. Oh, I have to do this. Okay, great.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh, hell no. Okay. Thwack. Oh, I hate it.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
I'm sorry?
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him
Good
out,
job.
but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb,
Crutch.
have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh, it's gonna be us again, isn't it? Oh, god damn it. Is she gonna get murdered? Shit. Uncle Walter.
Walter, are you there?
Oh, so Walter's not like
Walter
an old uncle.
vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
way out of here.
World is this?
That night, she played her part beautifully.
That's the bathroom. Going out.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Yes, I could.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Get him! Get him! Get him!
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Of course, she can't run. He's gonna get up. He's gonna get her.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Oh my Lanta. Yep, just forget the hookman. He's gonna be in the house somewhere. He's obviously not gonna attack you when you have to answer the door.
The door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the
Totally
house.
invested.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her.
Alright.
For Barbara, it was a dream come true. As they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent.
Magnificent.
Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took
Walter!
it pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Ooh.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
So she got eaten by monsters. At 16.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
You know what? That's fine. Alright. What a way to go, Barbara.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Is that more alcohol? Oh my god. Now it's wine. I want to see what you can see through the people.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Oh, okay. Well, we already figured out her story.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Okay.
Whenever
get to it
people
eventually.
ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Let's go this way. Maybe? That's the twins, right?
The last time I was
No.
in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
We were just in there.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music boxes,
As a kid,
never
I just
found
assumed
the
every
basement
house
key.
had
Peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
It's the people into the bathroom, but it says Gregory. This is the Sam and Calvin.
My grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
That's depressing as hell. Okay. And then we've got that one. So we get the key out of the music box? Is that still a thing? So that we can go down to the basement? Yes. Beautiful. Okay. Creepy. This house is creepy. I love it. I want to live here. This is where the crutch was. Before Barbara died. That's weird that that moves. Okay. Anything? Paper?
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Are those gnomes? But that's what people's murals are being painted on. Tiny dragon. Gnomes.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Okay. Ooh.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Oh my god. What in the prepper?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Are we gonna find somebody alive in here?
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Walter. Tasty beans, pea soup, shave cream. Walter was the one that was working at the canning, right? With all the canned salmon everywhere. Walter.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that
Just went
first day,
under the house.
after the
He's
shaking
the mole
started,
person.
I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
I feel like some of my friends would be really good at being
Having
a
a
Walter.
schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
I love his voice too.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Peaches!
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
I like that. It's a good quote. Peaches.
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
It's a false window. The voice actors in this is so good. I have to leave while I can. We have to go deeper. So many books. Okay. Cereal. Tomatoes. Jiggly Farms Concord grape jelly.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara
Oh.
and Molly.
Sweet.
And Calvin.
As far as trash goes.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
I'm obsessed with you, Walter. You are fantastic. Came out in a tunnel.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know.
Please tell me a train doesn't
I'm
kill
ready
him.
for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left.
I only
Or
have
a
a
month.
year left.
Or
Or
a
a
single
month.
week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh my god. Oh my god,
Walter
Walter.
died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Oh my Lanta. Walter. I was trying so hard to walk him away from the train tracks. Walter. Also, did I miss Sam and Eddie? Do I need to go back somewheres? Is it going in order up the tree? I feel like it is. Walter!
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Walter. Are we about to go down the same path Walter did? Is it now our time to meet the train or the dragon?
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Might end up like Walter. Everything is
But if she
exactly
never
where Walter
told me
left
about
it.
an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Oh my god.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
The same mistakes that he made, but I guess we're doing this anyway. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna
Now
hit the
that there's only
same
one of
train.
us left, or maybe two.
Maybe two.
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now
You're
I'm
about
worried
to
the
recreate
stories
it.
themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Okay, well we gotta get back to the house, so here we go.
Maybe
Totem.
it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family.
Does she have a baby?
And the history you're a part of.
Can we just walk out into the water? No. Okay. I was like, this is gonna be how we go.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I would agree with that.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
It's a bike.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Wow.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh. Oh, it's all the birds. Where's
3
Bob?
of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh. There's Bob. Okay. Christopher. Oliver. Shadow. Shatsy? Bailey? Lucy, Daisy, Charlie, Tucker, Coco, Zoe, Zerpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy, Derpy Jr. Hello. Can we fix? Okay, can't fix.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Oh. Calvin. Sven. Did I miss a huge chunk of stuff? I feel like I missed a whole bunch of people's things.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
There we go.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
What a weird thing to just be able to see your old house, like, off of the
Edie's
distance.
side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Sam,
Her dad had been
Gus,
pretty strict, but
Gregory.
it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
This feels like an endgame thing. I'm really hoping I didn't screw this up. Milton Finch, Sanjay Kumar.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did.
Lewis
I
Finch.
get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
This is talking like I was supposed to have figured out everything. I didn't do everybody's stuff.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Ah, you are with baby. Where can we get in at? Window? No? No window? There's a ladder, okay.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Bird feeders?
They were both pretty intense.
She's 17. Oh no.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Wait, no, let me... I'll come back to this. Hello, Sam, U.S. Marines. Bear.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Okay. He has a sense of humor. Look at this. Okay. Okay, Finch. Okay. Let's find out what happened to Sam and then we'll go in the crawl space. I like your arm knit things. Also, yeah, she's 17. We listen and we don't judge.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm?
Perfect.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything? It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Am I supposed to take a picture of?
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
There we go.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
It's interesting to take a
Definitely
picture.
should not have drunk all that coffee. Hey!
That's a keeper.
Couldn't help it. That's funny.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
Where? ¿Dónde? Oh, there you are.
Dad.
Oh no!
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn!
Oh! Action shot! Sorry. Oh.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh.
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
I don't know.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
sick.
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about
Dad!
Oh.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Oh no. This guy gonna get shot at me dying real quick. Oh no. That's awful. Could you imagine being his daughter? Like you shot a deer and then the deer got, oh, he has a purple heart. The deer like gets revenge. Pammy's revenge. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just got traumatized that girl. Hello, Vinny. Hi, sweetie. Noggin boops. MREs. Don't be showing people your indecencies. Don't look at his indecencies. Go on, get down. Hi. Hello. Hey. Okay, crawl space. A man just died and you're coming here for
After
cuddles?
Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Sir? Don't look at his indecencies. He knows not what he does on the internet. No, get out of here. Oh. Okay. Gregory, Don, and Gus are all in like a nursery with a fudging bag. Interested in that room. Oh. He was a day old. Divorce contract. Nope, I was trying to read that. Fashionable medallion.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
I'm gonna be the...
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Time's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on,
leave
sweetie.
a small child alone in a
Hello?
closed bathtub? This is enough water
Mom,
that a
I
child
told
could
you I don't
drown.
wanna talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
Oh.
What his world was like. He reminded me so much of Calvin.
Got him.
Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw. that sounds. That I worried about a baby being too happy. I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Oh.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Oh no.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory,
Oh my god.
about everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd
This
want
is
you to
so
be happy too.
fucked up.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Where'd the baby go? Oh, there's pictures there. I feel like I missed it, Edie. That's messed up. Dawn doesn't seem in bed. Oh, my Lanta.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet
Gus looks like a badass. Was he a day old? A year. He was a year old. Still. Okay. Did I just not touch Edie's
A poem
room?
for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Gotta take out the people. It's not doing the thing.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
just tack them real quick. Oh.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
I like Gus. Gus is the badass of the family.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese
Caroline.
appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Maybe like a tornado, hurricane.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
She never
just-
talked about
they
it.
just
but
left him
Mom
outside.
told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Oh.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Jesus Christ.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Don Sanjay.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
It's pretty. College applications, call mom and grandma once a week, fly to India, copy passport for volunteer center, meet with relief rep, after school teaching, 10 ways to teach critical thinking, religion, science, math, history.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Like that. I like the rug. And I too have purple
My mom
couches.
moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again.
Look, there's a fisherman going into the watering can. Oh, there's little dudes on this. It's just in hers. Milton has castles.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Awesome. Great job. So homeschooled. Reading is a hoot.
But it didn't last.
Hey, it's your table. Barbara, Gus, Sven, Molly, Sam, Calvin. Louis rules. Miss Finch. Relief efforts end in disaster.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Mustache. Milton.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Easily open that. Nobody did that. Milton's actually a
I think
LARPer.
Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
This is so cool.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
You just up and went into his painting?
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
So interesting.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room, until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Louis.
Everyone always told me to stay out of
Whoa.
Louis's room. Except Louis.
Does this go anywhere? No. Alright. Like the little hammock chairs. Okay, in we go. I didn't find out what happened to Edie,
Louis's
and that's gonna
room
kill me
smelled
inside.
Very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Oh, good. Oh. Okay, I think I turned around too much, so I just automatically walked out. Wonderland Turbo? Jesus. Okay. A little guy and a big guy. I think he was doing a little bit more than...
Louis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
High school diploma. Alright. Well, he got his high school diploma at least. That's it. Alright. Institute of Psychology.
Dear Mrs. Finch,
Oh,
as
good
Lewis's
voice.
psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh.
He kept working at the cat. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
This is violent.
His mind began to...
His mind began to what?
Wander.
Oh.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
All this makes me so uncomfortable. His hand's gonna keep going at one point.
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
I hate this.
But he found something more.
Oh!
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
This makes me so uncomfortable.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
He's not gonna see the blade and he's gonna cut his hand
He no
off.
longer spoke at the cannery.
He's hallucinating
But his
while working a
chopping was
job.
as reliable as ever.
Oh my god.
Then one day it struck him.
Then what a day, what?
At all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Mario.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
I don't want to play this anymore.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a...
Oh, I get... Here, we're going this way.
handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for...
sinister serpents, I guess.
Sinister serpents.
Oh. Jesus.
He followed the sound of her...
I'm getting distracted, and I'm not looking at what my hand's even doing. This is awful.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh my god! Yep, you can't see it anymore.
He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it.
Oh.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
It doesn't actually let you gauge where your hand is very well.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me.
There we go.
It's hard to argue with him.
I feel like this is just his locker.
He began to forget the world
Just a
we know.
hint, just an inkling of an idea.
I think it pained him to remember Louis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Am I supposed to? I'm supposed to, aren't I?
I still thought I could save him.
No!
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Where's he going to? A window?
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Oh, can't walk off of it. Alright, we're just here now. Oh, there's a cat!
Including the wise Calico who had insisted on inviting him.
Molly? Hi, Molly. Oh, I was ready for something terrible to happen.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
Oh my god. Oh,
Best I can
Jesus
see.
Christ.
Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
I have no words. None. No words.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
It's packing peanuts.
But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
To teach and to learn. 7 ways to create a fulfilling classroom. It's got real depressing.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another.
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
It's everywhere.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh my god. Okay.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Ooh.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories!
Oh.
I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Crap.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Field of people.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh. I don't know why I just immediately thought that I was just chilling here. Okay. Moving on.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. No, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Uh-oh.
I got turned around.
That was definitely not there. I was just going forward.
I started seeing things.
Oh, hi. Goodbye.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe
Oh my God.
I came back to them.
This is like trauma of the game, I guess, kinda.
To try and
Edith, what are you doing in here?
Oh,
It's
oh,
mine.
oh, let me
Edith.
read the book.
Mom,
Let me read the
rip it,
book.
let go.
Don't rip the book. I swear to God, woman.
I didn't scream, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Well, you had the end of the book, so you
I
could just
never
read
saw
it.
Great Grandma Edie again.
Oh.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
Oh.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
Uh-oh.
The rest happened pretty quickly.
Everyone got these spots all over their arms.
She got better for a while.
This is creepy.
And then she didn't. And then I was alone.
Oh.
The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
It's definitely strange. Oh.
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm
Yes.
sorry I won't be
Yes,
there
it
to
is
see it.
birth.
It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone.
I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
What the fuck? Okay. Drama of the game. I wonder if these are actual pictures. Finish all stories. I didn't find Edie. Or do we just not know Edie? Does Edie just not exist? I'd like to think that these are real real child pictures from them. Not child labor, get out. It's their childhood pictures. This is such a lighthearted game. You don't have to make it dark. It's not lighthearted at all. Jesus. There was so much to unpack. Oh my god. That's a good picture. See Joanne's name in the ending credits. That was an achievement to see somebody's name in the credits. Guys, I'm gonna play this fun little game and give y'all trauma. Sorry? I didn't know. It was made beautifully. The yawning is not because of the story. The yawning is because it's Mother's Day weekend and I'm work in the food industry. So do we believe these stories? Do we think that these actually happen the way they're being retold? Or oh, that's a picture. Or do we think that there was like real world things going on that they just like imagined things, kind of like how homeboy with the fish heads imagined he was getting knighted through a guillotine. That's normal. That's totally normal. Totally normal, right, guys? By totally normal, I mean there's something wrong with that. Uh-oh. Baby with a shotty. Baby with a shotty. Is that Disney? That's Disney. Chess matches. Awkward Macy's picture. Another awkward Macy's picture. Are Macy's even a thing anymore? Molly totally became a cat, owl, shark, monster, child. You know, I don't know. It could be. Like, she could have... Playtesters, thank you guys. Maybe they all had some sort of magical something going on. You know, maybe there was a real curse and it started with Molly and she transformed into things and started eating people, and that's... her turning into the sea monster was what happened to make the house sink. Maybe. Probably not. My ass was just like, Titam. See? There was an Edie. I didn't get the Edie. The replay of story option is now available. Select Edith to play. There was an Edie, and I didn't get it. And Dawn. I don't think I got Dawn either. What?
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Oh. You do. Okay. I guess they're to. Okay, I'm gonna say that we got everything, and if we didn't, please somebody correct me, and then I will go back and I will do the things and I will figure it out because I want to know all the things. I want to get all the stories. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and it's closed. It's just gone now. Okay. Hi, here's my face, and God, what is my hair doing? It's been doing that the whole time? That's awful. You're welcome for that. Edie was the when they left the house, and Dawn was the she got better than didn't. Ah, okay. Got it. I figured Dawn was the she got better and then didn't because that would be her end story. Um, anyway, thanks for enjoying some trauma with me, guys. It was beautifully made trauma, but it was trauma nonetheless. So, thanks for enduring that with me. Um, I don't have much else to say. It was a beautiful game. It was very intriguing. I don't think I did a whole lot of commentary for most of it because I was just very much involved in what the stories were and trying to like embrace everything and, you know, empathetically listen and feel everything. But like some of that I didn't want to feel and some of it was real messed up. Like real messed up. Like did Molly get eaten by the monster under her bed? Was that supposed to be her story? Walter just hid under his bed. No, what happened to Walter at the end of Walter? Walter was Walter was the uncle under the house. He got hit by the train when he got older, but before he got hit by the train, he was hiding under the bed while Barbara got eaten or just murdered in some way, shape, or form by real life monsters that were trying to get her to do her horror movie Scream. And it just everything was bad. Everything was terrible. Everything was creepy. One kid literally just like yeeted himself into the ocean from a freaking swing. Yeah. Yeah, that all happened. Great. So, we're here. We all are better for living through that, I guess. Sure. Sure. Well, that's it all. That's all I had for today. So, yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Thanks for living through the trauma. Thank you for experiencing that experience with me. Um, and that's it. I will see you guys possibly next week if life so allows it. Okay? Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you hang out again. I'll see y'all later.